Friends, welcome to TRENDRIDER channel supported by holinga.co.in. Today we are going to do the technical analysis for Container Corporation. Concor is the ticker name. You can see it here, and this is the monthly technical chart of the stock, and this is the price historical chart of the stock, and these are all the technical indicators that I am using to do the technical analysis for the stock. And these are all the graphs generated by the technical indicators related to the stock. And we have data since 2013 onwards up to 2017 November 10th for Concor to do the technical analysis. Now, if you look at the price trend path pattern of the stock, you can clearly see since December 2013 onwards, so the stock started moving in the upward direction, and it made its peak. It reached its peak in June 2015, and that time it was trading at 1558 rupees. Okay, and after that, so today it is trading at 1343. The peak price was 1558, and today's price is 1343. So nearly 200 rupees difference. Okay, 200 rupees down actually. Okay, this peak price it attained in 2015, and after that the stock went in a downward direction, and it started after that it broke into a sideways movement, and recently since last year December 2016 onwards, the stock started moving in the upward direction. Consistently it is making new highs here, and it is going up, but still though it is moving in the upward direction, and it is likely to cross its previous peak or not, that we will conclude by looking at the guiding points of the guiding points thrown by the technical indicators. Okay, first we talk a few positive things about the stock. The stock has already crossed its 20-day moving average. It has crossed its 50-day also moving average, and it is right now under the influence of positive support trend mode, which are all very good. Now look at the momentum. Momentum graph is playing on top of the baseline. Base 0 is the baseline, and momentum graph is very low. Momentum, the overall momentum is low because if you look at the momentum tip, graph tip, it is looking downward, and we can consider the momentum of the stock is very low. And if you look at the RSA, relative strength of the stock, RSA is just peaking up, but it is just brushing with the top line. But again, it's coming back, actually coming down. We can consider that relative strength of the stock is also low. And look at the ADX. ADX is slowly rising right now, but it is not up to the benchmark. But if you look at the green line, red line, both are making a constant gap between them, neither diverging nor converging. Look at the trade volume. Trade volume is slightly surging up. Not much, but slightly surging. That's what we can see. Stochastics, if you see, the red line has, the slow line has just dominated has just crossed the fast line. That means the red line is on top of the black line. If you look at the tip, but both the lines are playing on top of the 80 line. Okay, that means the stock is going down. That's what I can say. And if you see the red candle here, this candle represents this month, November month for 2017, and so far this stock has lost somewhat around 1392, and nearly 40 rupees it has lost so far. So after considering all these guiding points, we can as for me, the stock cannot be considered for long-term movement at the moment, at this moment, but can be considered for short-term investment, but cannot be considered for long-term investment. We come back to the stock later after a few days, and then that time we will decide based on the new signals. A few parameters have to be reach the benchmark level to consider to make this stock eligible for long-term investment. Until then, we need to wait and watch. So I can say, as per me, this stock is good for short-term investment, but not good for long-term investment at the moment. So we keep the stock in wait and watch mode when it comes to long-term investment. Okay, guys, if you like this analysis, please like this video and subscribe to this channel.